He gained popularity on the most recent season of Love is Blind, and he is now using his bigger platform to promote his true passion, helping children with diabetes. Jordan Keltner co-authors the Dear Luca children's book series named after his son, who lives with type 1 diabetes, and he's joining us now live in studio. Jordan, first of all, great name.
Yeah, a fantastic name.
Two Jordans are better than one. Good to have you here this morning.
Yeah, so nice to be here.
All right, so first, tell me about your amazing son.
Yeah, so my son is just the coolest, best thing that's ever happened to me, truly. Just my happiest accident. And yeah, we're just two peas in a pod, just love the life we live. And yeah, just a cool situation we have together.
And your son was the inspiration for the series of children's books that you've created called Dear Luca. Tell me a little bit about these books.
Yeah, so I've always just had this business itch, always starting and trying new things. And my son was learning how to read in kindergarten and just kind of came to me. I was like, wow, this is really cool to watch him struggle through the words and use the sight pictures and stuff. And I was like, oh, let me give this a shot. So I paired up with one of my best friends. She's been in the teaching space for a long time, and she teaches like the social emotional learning system, which is all about introducing, talks about emotions and just understanding how you feel and how to express that in a healthy manner. And then just off to the races we went. So it was just lots of trial and error, and that's where we landed.
It's a great opportunity to spark meaningful conversations, around this one's about being brave, this one's all about being kind. What made you want to focus on that specifically?
So we started the book about bravery was our first one, and that just was with the trials and tribulations that people with type 1 diabetes go through, every second of every day of, living the life that they didn't ask for, in terms of being pricked and prodded and just a lot of, emotional trials and tribulations they go through just dealing with this crazy disease that's very hard to manage, but it's very manageable these days too. So, but again, no one wants to prick and prod their 5-year-old,
right.
And so that's kind of where it came from. We're always saying, hey, Luca, you got to be brave, buddy,
But these are for kids, regardless of if you have type 1 diabetes, if you have any health challenges at all. I mean, being brave is a lesson that every kid can learn.
Yeah, no, every kid has emotions, and that's what
yeah.
we really wanted. We want kids to be comfortable in their emotions, and we want them to understand that being happy and sad is just a part of life, and it's more about how you navigate that than because we just don't want kids punching holes in drywall. There's too many of those already.
Well, we were those kids, right?
Yeah.
Listen, we don't want y'all to turn out like us. One thing I especially love about these books, though, is that a portion of the proceeds from each book, it goes to an organization called Life for a Child. Tell me about Life for a Child.
Yeah, so Life for a Child is just the most just lean running, like they're just the most honest charity we found. We did a lot of research, and again, we've had the opportunity to work with tons and tons of these amazing T1D organizations, but Life for a Child really works with underprivileged kids, and people don't really realize, but in America, insulin it's not as affordable as everywhere else.
No, it's expensive.
Everywhere else, it's the test strips and the glucose meters that are really expensive. Insulin's a lot more accessible. So Life for a Child really just helps these kids, because you can't use insulin without test strips. It's dangerous, right?
Right.
So that's where they come into play. But very lean running, a lot, like pretty much all the money goes to these underprivileged kids, and that's what we want to team up with.
Well, we love the books. We love the missions. For anybody that says, I want to get these for my kids or my niece or my nephew or what have you, where can they find them?
Yeah, right now exclusively on dearluca.com. I keep saying this, but it's harder. My list compounds daily, but trying to get the books on Amazon, but just been so busy. So.
Okay, amazing. Dearluca.com. Soon on Amazon.
Soon on Amazon.
So we're going to manifest. It's a new year.
We're there trying to get in local bookstores and stuff. So yeah, that's our plan for this year.
All right. Well, Jordan, we appreciate you. Loved watching you on Love is Blind, but I think we love the mission that you're doing here.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Even more. And say hi to your son for us, please.
I sure will. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, go check out dearluca.com and check out these books for your family. Jordan, thanks so much.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
All right.